Hey, what's up? Hi, how you doing? Remember me? I'm Kenny Glick. My website used to be called Suck My Nasdaq, and now I go to Hit the Bid. I've had a long, long career of going through different companies, promoting my videos and YouTube and TikTok and everywhere there is. I've done a very, very poor job at marketing myself. I've done an awful job here on YouTube. A terrible. Actually, I'm doing an okay job at TikTok, so I'm keeping it short and sweet. But here's what I want to let you guys know. Um, what I do for a living, right? I trade and I teach, but now I teach more than I trade. And I've been telling you that for years, right? Prices are going up. After what I did today, putting on a clinic right in the heart of what everybody thought was going to be some sort of seasonal sell off, right? Not only did we get short at the right exact time, but we covered at the lows of the day, got long, sold at the highs, shorted it again, covered at the lows, got long and got short again. And then we got long right into the close and rallied, and we're rallying right now. I don't think I could have possibly traded better while I was doing it live on the midday show, while I do this live on a daily basis, giving out swing trades, giving out option seminars, doing seminars. And what I used to do, and when I used to do these things for the Traders Expo, we used to get paid $500 for 2 hours. That's how I'm doing this from now on. So if you think about it, what I do every day, I'm there. I start doing this broadcast around 8:45, right? From 8:45 to basically 5 o'clock. So if you break it down per hour, that's how we're going to start charging. So if you've ever thought about coming to my website, you better join soon because starting I believe them. So September, October. So basically on November 1st, rates are going up $12,500 for the year. And I'm not going to discount it. It may be discounted, but we're charging $5,000 for the year right now. Prices are going up 125% on November 1st. So on November 1st, it's $12,500 a year. And maybe every once in a while, we'll discount it down to $10,000. So if you've ever been thinking about joining my room and you're wondering what you're getting, listen, if you just watched me today, that's what you're getting. So you could fire your financial assistant, your financial advisor. If you're in a hedge fund, dump them. If you're working with a broker, get rid of them because I could do all that at once. You want to learn about options? I'll teach you. You want to learn about swing trading? I'll teach you. I'll show you about how to use VWAP on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly time frame. I will teach you within 6 months to a year everything that you need to know about trading. And then the and again, maybe that'll be it for you, but hopefully you stick around. But rates are going up. I have never traded this well in my entire life, and I've never been able to articulate it in such a fashion that it's very easy to learn, very, very easy to understand, and adapt to your trading ways. And by the way, once you see the way we trade, you're going to stop what you're doing. We haven't had a loss on the setup now for over 3.5 years. Now it's 1,083 trades in a row off that setup. And today was just two more. Just had the Pepsi trade and the open trade. You only had two trades, but Pepsi would have paid for your entire subscription for the entire year. The open trade would have paid for a little bit more. I haven't had a loss on this trade. That setup that I talk about. So my name's Kenny Glick. And if you're interested in what I do, and if anybody's out there that's interested that want to do it, and if you have a friend that's interested, email me. My email is kennyglick@aol.com. Get in touch with me before rates are going up. So November 1st, rates are going up to 12,500 for the year. And if you know anything about trading, if you understand trading, and I'm talking to people that put the $50,000, $100,000 accounts right now. If you've been struggling making money in the market, come check out what I do. So if you join us, you get those 2 weeks to kick around the tires, see what it's all about. Not you, not the guy that's taken 9 trials already. You've been banned. All right. I don't need you to come to the room. If you couldn't afford $500 a room, obviously you can't afford 12,500. I'm talking to the guy that's serious right now. The person that actually wants to make money for a living and do this, not just a hobby. And what are you going to get for that 12,500? Well, right now, what I was going to do, I was going to go a la carte, right? I was going to go a la carte. I'm building an alert system right now. And that system is going to alert you to the idea that I'm about to take. So you're going to get the idea before I even do it. So in the morning, I'm going to do 3 or 4 videos, and you're going to get sent those videos with the setup. So you're going to know, okay, so now if it breaks here, this is where Kenny would buy it, and this is where Kenny would sell it. That's exactly what you're going to get. But if you're in the room, you're actually going to watch me make those alerts live. So there's still not going to be anything better than being in the room. Let's say you only want to be in the room for an hour or two. If a trade arises throughout the day, because I'm sitting here all day, right? If something happens in the middle of the day, you will be the first to be notified. Also, when I do raise rates, it's going to be an all-in package. So when I do get that algorithm that automatically does these trades, everything that I do for 12,500, you're going to get everything. So there won't be any more selling. There will not be anything. You join me for that one-time price. You're going to get everything that I do, because this a la carte bullshit and trying to figure out this and do that and do this and what the schmooze is and not doing anything. Fuck this is. And I'm never discounting my price ever. We're going to 12,500 on November 1st. Maybe I'll let you in for 10 grand, because after what I've done over the last 6 or 7 months, this is now beyond. This is it. This is it. I have never traded this well in my life. I've never been able to teach it this well because it's so goddamn specific. It's something that we invented. Nobody has this, and nobody has the insights to what me and Solid are doing. Plus, I've got connections that nobody else has. You want to know what a hedge fund manager is doing with their money? Guess what? I'm friends with that hedge fund manager. So if you think that guy's smart, guess what? I'm getting his idea also before you even get it, before anybody gets it. I've got people in the industry that are really, really smart. I only have a handful of people that I even like in this industry, and we all communicate. You want to know about that open trade? Guess what? I knew about this open trade at 58 cents. You guys are chirping around about now at $5. I'm in 58 cents. You heard about that? Remember GameStop? Yeah, I was in it before those people were buying it. Remember AMC? Did it, done it, ran it, dumped it. You're going to be ahead of the curve on every trade for the rest of your life. I got 10 years more to go. I'm 53 years old. I plan to go to, let's go 12 years. I'll go to 65. Let's get this started, people. Get in now, because on November 1st, rates are going up. And if you were here today, today was your first day with a $50,000 account and you put some trades on that I told you, you would have made $5 grand today. Easy, easy. And again, if you're not the kind of guy that wants to sit in the chat room, or maybe you only have a half an hour, now's your chance. Join now, because I'm going to get you in on the alert system. I'm going to get you in on the algorithm, but you got to pay up. All right? You have a great day. I'll see you soon.